Hi, viewers of Wasteland TV. We are here with.
John Mangus.
What does John Mangus do?
I am former stuntman. Now I'm a actor, a writer, producer. Been in a lot of different things. I'm happy to be here in Modesto.
So, what things have you been a part of?
I've been a part of Star Wars Episode 1 3D re-release. I've done Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Let's see, Jack Reacher 2, Jurassic World, Escape Plan, Bonnie and Clyde, on and on and on. New Orleans, NCIS, Beast of the Bayou. I keep going. What I'm working on currently right now is Tenant Noctis. There's a little quick blip of that. Tenant Noctis is going to be a television show series, and it is set in 1184, where Muslims and Knights Templars have to come together to fight an enemy worse than the differences in their faith.
So, is this like Game of Thrones, or more like
more historically authentic? You know, and it's not going to be Viking porn. You know. Hopefully it'll.
So is this going to be on the networks, A&E?
That's yet to be determined. We're still in negotiation. We start filming after the first of the year.
How many episodes?
And we're shooting for 10.
So it's probably going to be a cable show.
But that's where we like
to
go with it. Yes. Probably Amazon, Hulu, but we'll see. We'll entertain all comers.
So are you a main character or a minor character or
I
secondary?
wrote it, and I in the trailer I play Benedict, but I probably won't play him in the actual.
You're just in the demo.
Right. I'll definitely have a role, but I'm looking more forward to writing and producing.
Will you direct?
I'll probably direct an episode, but yeah.
So which is your main character you created for the show?
Well, I created them all. I wrote it.
That's what I was asking, because a lot of times people create a lot of shows or stories. They may write about a main character, but they tend to sometimes enjoy the secondary. A certain secondary is better. That's what I was just asking.
I wrote it in parallelism, so the Muslims aren't bad and the Templars aren't good. They're juxtaposition of the two, and so someone could actually watch the episode and really identify with the Muslims, the Saracens, and another.
And the moral dilemma basically shows we're all human. We all have these same problems.
Exactly. The enemy is because of our
belief systems.
Right, and what happens and who takes advantage of that. There's a greater evil that comes about, and that's what we're trying to do.
Is it magical, fantasy-based evil, or is it a historical type evil?
I would say it's probably supernatural.
That's what I was saying.
Right, but it's not going to have. There's not going to be magical weapons and dragons, or it's going to be very grounded.
Like the first few seasons of Supernatural itself was more.
Yes, but it's not going to be like what was the one on Fox, Sleepy Hollow, whatever. It's not. We're gonna stay pretty well grounded with history. It's a historical fiction. It's just gonna be
kind of like
the
13th Warrior with Antonio Banderas in.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a little more akin to the 13th Warrior.
Where the villains are really magical, but then you discover they're just human barbarians.
Right, but I don't want to give away too much, but
oh yeah, you can't do that.
Our major villain is going to be more than just that.
So let's talk about being Darth Maul.
Well, I got to do him for the 3D, so that was an audition, and Ray Park was actually doing G.I. Joe 2. So they needed someone to represent the franchise for all the requirements for putting the film out in 3D, and it was just a blessing. I got to do them for Disney. I got to do commercials and other events and promotions and the live.
So how much studying of Ray Park's rendition of Darth Maul did you have to do?
Well, a lot, but he and I have similar styles of martial arts, and so it was fairly easy transition. It takes time. He's a phenomenal martial artist and a really great guy. So he's
Yeah,
an
I've
honor.
met him before.
Yes.
He puts on a little stuntman show when he's here, when he's bored. When shows are slow, he'll sit there and do stunts and jumps. And
He's amazing.
you're just wondering, how does he have so much energy to run 3 days of a con doing that stuff?
He really does. He's really amazing. I just worry about liability, and if you end up hitting somebody with a lightsaber,
So, so what did they do different in the 3D to the 2D? What did they add to the movies?
it depends on your perspective as far as the DVD. If you go into that, which is now not available, they went back to some of the scenes, and they redid them. When you shoot 3D, there's a paint that covers your body, and like your horns, the end of the lightsabers, and some of that. I wasn't privy to all of that,
Ah,
but it was.
so did you have to wear the full face paint, or is that digitally added on top
No,
of it?
that's the full deal. Yeah.
So you had to wear the whole prosthetic. How hot was it underneath all the robes and the face paint and the helmet and the plastic?
It takes about 2 hours to put it on, and it's silk and linen and cotton and all of that. It's very
That's what I was
involved.
asking, because
Yeah, it's pretty
you could
warm.
tell, because I've seen fan-made replica robes of Jedis, and you're going, how can you wear those things in the summer?
It's hot. It's black. But the Real Creations does the makeup. It's an airbrush, alcohol based.
So it's breathable.
Yeah.
Because I've talked to other makeup actors who basically make their career of doing monsters,
Right.
and sometimes they say it's really, really hot. It takes a special kind of actor, because a lot of actors can't do makeup art.
They really can't. Like Starcross, that was. Starcross was a short-lived show on CW. A really good show. Matt Latner was the lead of that, and really excellent. The makeup artist in charge of that she did all of the Harry Potters and Lord of the Rings. So it was a privilege to work on that.
So, were you a Star Wars character, a stormtrooper, clone commander in it? One of
No,
those
that is a fan film, which is an amazing project. Please look that up. It's called Hopeless: A Star Wars Story. It's a dark comedy. It's not out yet, but there are some trailers for it on YouTube, and it was just a joy to make. Very hot, but it was fun, and I play a very interesting character in that. So if you get a chance. Also, I've got another movie coming out soon called The Dead Site, DEAD, like normal dead, and then it's S.I.T.E. Dead Site, so it's an acronym, obviously. I play a decapitated head, Major Lee. It's a very fun film, so check that out. The trailer's available on YouTube. Where I Stand, which is going to be coming out on Amazon. I play the director of the CIA in that. There's another film that's going to come out probably right after the turn of the year.
That ain't too bad.
You'll be able to see me in a few
I got a
things.
question for you before we sign off. Is the reason they put you direct to CI because you kind of resemble Mitch Pinelli from X-Files?
That's possible.
I just realized when you said that, CSI, I go, I
Yeah.
wonder if it's an X-Files kind of reference.
Right, it may be. I like it. I've doubled for many actors, so I kind of can resemble a lot of different people. But, well, thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the interview.